The garden stood firm today. Not rigid, not defensive, just certain. Paths curved in different directions, each one valid. None asked you to justify your choice. The light rested evenly across the ground, offering clarity without pressure. You felt it in your body first, a steadiness in your spine, a calm in your breath, a quiet yes rising without explanation. An orange cat paused at a crossroads, chose a path and walked on. No hesitation, no looking back. It trusted its knowing, and that was enough. The garden shared its next truth. Choosing yourself does not require permission. Caring for your needs is not selfish. Saying yes to yourself is an act of honesty. You remembered the times you softened your needs to keep peace, the moments you over-explained to avoid discomfort. Here, none of that was necessary. Leaves moved freely in the breeze. They didn't apologize for taking space. Flowers faced the sun without asking if it was okay. You realized something freeing. You can choose rest without guilt. You can choose boundaries without anger. You can choose your path without apology. This choice wasn't loud. It didn't push anyone away. It simply honored what was true. As you continued along the path you'd chosen, your steps felt lighter. Not because life got easier, but because you stopped carrying what wasn't yours. The garden didn't cheer. It didn't judge. It just walked with you, steady, respectful, aligned. And in that alignment, you felt it. Choosing yourself didn't cost you connection. It gave you integrity. The garden stayed calm behind you, ahead of you, within you. And for once, your choice felt complete. The garden was still today, not empty, not waiting, just settled. Nothing needed to grow, nothing needed to change. The flowers stood as they were, complete in their own shapes. The air felt gentle, unbothered by expectation. You felt that ease move into your body. There was no urge to improve yourself here. No quiet pressure to become more, no measuring of worth. An orange cat rested nearby, stretched comfortably in the light. It wasn't performing. It wasn't alert. It was simply being, and that was enough. The garden offered its next truth. You don't need to earn rest by becoming someone else. You are allowed to rest in who you already are. You noticed how often you'd treated rest as a reward, something to reach after effort, after growth, after proving yourself. Here, rest was not conditional. It was available now. Leaves didn't apologize for being still. Flowers didn't rush to bloom again. The garden trusted itself in this moment. And slowly, so did you. Your breath found a natural rhythm. Your body softened without collapsing. This wasn't giving up, it was settling in. Grounded, present, whole. You realized something quietly powerful. You are not unfinished because you are resting. You are not behind because you are content. You are not lacking because you are still. Resting in who you are didn't stop your journey. It supported it. As the light shifted and shadows lengthened, the garden remained calm, unchanged, unjudging, complete. And in that calm, you felt it too. For this moment, you were enough, exactly as you are, to be continued. The garden opened wider today, not because anything was added, but because nothing was held back. Flowers spread where they reached the light, leaves extending without apology. Paths widened naturally, shaped by use, not permission. The air felt open, welcoming, unafraid of fullness. You noticed how different that felt in your body. There was no urge to shrink, no instinct to step aside, no quiet voice asking you to be smaller. An orange cat stretched fully in the sun, paws reaching out, body claiming warmth without hesitation. It didn't check if it was in the way. It trusted its right to be there. The garden offered its next truth. You are allowed to take up space. Your presence is not a burden. You don't need to earn room to exist. You thought of the times you'd made yourself quieter to keep others comfortable. The moments you'd folded inward, believing that taking less would make things easier. Here, nothing shrank to make room. Everything expanded together. Flowers didn't compete for space. They shared it. Each one grew according to its nature, not comparison. The garden wasn't crowded. It was alive. You felt it then. Taking up space didn't mean overpowering. It meant belonging. Your breath deepened as your chest lifted. Your stance widened just a little, grounded and steady. You didn't need to announce yourself. You didn't need to justify your presence. You were already included. The garden stayed open around you, wide, calm, accepting. And in that openness, you learned something freeing. You don't have to disappear to be loved. You don't have to minimize to be safe. You can be here, fully, gently, honestly. As you stood there, taking up exactly the space you needed, peace settled in. Not because you were invisible, but because you were allowed to be seen. To be continued,